There are many products available to choose fertilizer spreaders, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices. To help you make an informed decision, I did extensive research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the best fertilizer spreaders from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Chapin Tow Behind Spreader. With its high load capacity and ability to spread seed or fertilizer over a broad area with each pass, Chapin's Tow Behind Spreader is a good option for those with football field-sized properties to treat or seed. It holds a whopping 150 pounds of material, enough to cover 3/4 of an acre. Its 14-inch pneumatic tires roll smoothly over uneven terrain without tossing material out of the hopper. The heavy-duty plastic hopper sits on a sturdy frame made from thick steel tubes and connects to the back of a tractor, or ATV, via a steel hitch and pin. The controller has 11 adjustments for you to dial in exactly how much material you want to release with each pass. If you have a lot of ground to cover, this is the best spreader for the job. Number 2. Scott's Turf Builder Classic Drop Spreader. If you're looking for a more precise spread and don't mind taking a few extra laps to get the job done, you should go with a drop spreader like the Scott's Classic here. Instead of spraying material out in 3 directions, it simply lays a path of seeds or fertilizer directly below it, so it doesn't end up all over your flower beds, walkways, or a swimming pool. A flow control adjuster on the handlebar gives you control over adjusting how much fertilizer or seed is dropped with each pass. Just be prepared to spend a little more time seeding or fertilizing. This spreader's 1/4 acre capacity is smaller than most, and its 22-inch wide spread pattern is a fraction of the 5 to -6 foot wide swath you get from a broadcast spreader. But while it may take longer to get the job done, you won't find a more precise option. Number 3. Agri-Fab Tow Fertilizer Spreader. This gigantic spreader from Agri-Fab is designed specifically for jobs that require lots of seed and fertilizer. The universal tow hitch connects to nearly any lawn tractor or ATV. The hopper holds 130 pounds of fertilizer, seed, or ice melt, which is enough to cover 25,000 square feet, roughly half an acre, without a refill. Its control lever is accessible from your mower seat, so you won't need to stop and get off the machine to adjust the flow. A huge spreader like this should save you a lot of time if you have a very large property to cover and the heavy machinery to tow this spreader. Number 4. Scott's Elite Fertilizer Spreader. This Scott's broadcast spreader uses 2 spinning rotors to evenly spread material while you push. The dual rotors give it a broad spread pattern, up to 6 feet wide, so you cover a lot of ground with each pass. It also stores enough fertilizer or seed to treat up to 20,000 square feet. While the plastic tires don't have the bounce and stability of the pneumatic alternatives on other spreaders, they're broad enough to move over small ruts or roots without trouble. Plus, they won't puncture or deflate. The integrated phone holder on the handle is a nice touch. Scott's largest broadcast spreader is a great option for those who need to fertilize a larger yard but don't want to spring for something too expensive. Number 5. Scott's Turf Builder EdgeGuard DLX Fertilizer Spreader. The Scott's Turf Builder EdgeGuard DLX gives you greater control over where you're distributing fertilizer or seed than most broadcast spreaders. It includes a unique feature that cuts fertilizer flow to the right side of the hopper, which prevents you from spreading seed or fertilizer on gardens or walkways on one side while you reach the outer edges of your lawn on the other. Scott's offers this on many of its spreaders, but this particular model stands out because control is seamless, using a lever on the handlebar. Other models require you to stop your work and change settings as you approach a driveway or flower bed. While its plastic wheels feel less stable than those on other models, the Turf Builder EdgeGuard DLX gets a strong recommendation for its thoughtful controls, large but not too large capacity, and reasonable price tag. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe my channel. If you need more information or if you want to know product price, do check out my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below. Stay updated with our cool products as it will make you life much more easier.